Say a few words because of the fact that I do intend to support the bill. And everything I've heard today are things that are completely different than what I have heard for the last several years. As a matter of fact, what I've heard for the last several years, including knocking on over 4,000 doors personally in my district, which does have 2 historic settlement communities in it, which I did knock on their doors too, because as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't make any difference where someone lives. It doesn't make any difference their ethnicity. They are people that I serve. I heard over and over again, we want to get our education quality back to where it needs to be, or up to where it needs to be. And what I heard over and over in presentations had nothing to do with removing any of the history that has either come to light or that we knew but wasn't being shared in history books 60 or 70 years ago. I can tell you, as someone who shares the birthday of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, I've been fully aware from the time I was born of his impact, and also lived for a while in a community that was right down the road from Newark, New Jersey when the race riots were happening. I am very well aware personally of the history of our country's problems, and my children and myself both went to public schools, and we learned about the ugly history as well as the good things and the things that we have to be proud of in our nation. This bill is a reaction because of the fact that over the last several years there has been so much brought up and negativity that has caused little children to go into school, and from what I have heard from parents of elementary students, have them feel as if it's their fault that these things happened. It is not any color or ethnicity or background or gender choice. It is not any of their fault that these things have happened. It is the history that it is. And so yes, we want to keep teaching history, but we want to make sure that when our children go in there, that just like Dr. King, and I know people don't always like it when you quote him if you didn't have the exact same background, but the reality is he said we should all be judged by the content of our character, not the color of our skin. We need to go in an even playing field when children enter elementary school, and we need for children to focus on reading, writing, and arithmetic. Thank you.